I have some critical course updates for you. In October of 2016, Selenium Webdriver 3.0 came out, and that caused a lot of changes to be happening everywhere. The main changes that occurred was that Firefox driver, which was the simplest and the easiest to use before Selenium 3.0, now became the most complicated and the hardest to use, mainly because Selenium 3.0 doesn't support Firefox driver anymore. Instead, it's going to support what's called a Gecko driver that the Mozilla Firefox team is working on right now. Therefore, everything with Firefox driver in Selenium 3.0 is way more complicated, and basically it's not going to work. So, although this course was developed using Firefox driver, from this point forward, all the updates are going to be made using Chrome driver. That's critical, and I know that it may be confusing, but please remember, use Chrome driver and Selenium 3.0 and you won't have any problems. All the element identification stuff that was done in Firefox, you can still do it in Firefox. You can even do it in Chrome. It doesn't matter. But do not utilize Selenium with Firefox because that's going to cause you issues. I figured that it's much better to give you an update to this as soon as possible rather than waiting to update the entire course to use Chrome driver instead of Firefox driver. Therefore, you have the most relevant information faster as opposed to waiting for something much longer. So again, therefore, use Chrome driver, not Firefox driver for the rest of this element identification. There may be some mixing because I've recorded previous videos using Firefox driver, and you can still watch those videos and everything there applies. Just perform your work in Chrome driver instead, in the Chrome browser and Chrome driver instead. I've also created an element interactions project in our framework solution. Prior to this, the element identification section was just in a single class. I've moved that class into an entire isolated project so that all element identification exercises that we do will be in that project. I'll show you that when we get into Visual Studio. So pay attention to this as well, because it may not match the videos. The class name is going to match the videos, but the project is going to be something new, and it's not going to match up to a lot of the videos that were previously recorded. But again, I think it's better that you get the latest information than waiting for a long period of time to simply get the latest videos. Again, I'm going to use Chrome for all element interactions from this point forward.